Warning, this content is not for kids. If you're a kid, f off.
That's a fancy wee bike shelter, is it? I mean, annual parking permits for Tentsmuir, £70. No thanks. We're going this way. We're going this way. There's a view of the car park and everyone in it. Park bench, 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 park bench. It was sunny 10 minutes ago. Just 10 minutes ago. Like a bridge over Barket water, man. Look at the state of that. Won't be drinking that tonight. Boys and girls, we've found a water source at Tentsmuir. Yeah, we have. Sound. It's Go Joe. We don't actually have a spot picked for tonight. I'm just moving in an opposite direction from what we normally go. I think, boys and girls, we're in cow territory. I know, I'm not talking about your mama. I had whole plans for this video, but I needed the sun to be out for most of it. Well, for half of it. And I needed a clear sky at night. Like last night was a clear sky. I needed the sun to be out, I needed the moon to be out. So for now, you're just joining us on a drinking expedition. Right. Let me just refer to my map. Yeah, that looks good to me. Hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You know you look good to me. Just found a bunch of leaves. I think that one might be too big. If I can't find a small pool of water, I'll be using my Jetboil dish. I need a small leaf that'll fit inside it. That one might. Oh, no it won't. I'm trying to hold on to them gently so I don't crush them, and in doing so the wind's taking them back. Right, this one. Keep a hold of it by the stem. Here's the sea. It's too windy. We're going back to the tree line. I left that stupid leaf. I sat it down while I read the map, and then I picked the map up and forgot to pick the leaf up. So we need to find another leaf of a similar kind. Look at all those little cute baby Christmas trees. We're going to chop you down in a year or two, put fairy lights round you, and then chuck you in the bin after that. Yeah, you're destined for the bin. You're destined for the bin. You won't even make the bin. You're not beautiful enough to be a Christmas tree. Which way do I want to go? Oh, is that a pillbox? Is that a pillbox? It's not a pillbox. I was thinking about using this area as a wee camp spot, but if you could tell, see all this flattened grass? That's not because somebody's walked through it. Big animals sleep here. This is deer territory. It was nice though, because right along that whole area there, where my finger is, it's all swampy. So nobody's sneaking in through that way without getting wet. This place is as busy as Piccadilly Circus, and there's a trail going through there. It's as busy as Piccadilly Circus when the night falls. So we're going to go back to the tree line. All this soft soil. Don't step in anything that'll leave a footprint. Not even a parcel footprint. Because anyone pursuing you, they're looking out for things like partial footprints, going zigzag patterns. So we came over the hill that way, but we'll cut across to this way, and now we're zigzagging back that trust me, I'll explain all this. Escape and evasion is for another video. Escape and evasion. I wouldn't be walking along this path either. We'd be in that tree line. There's all the dead branches at the bottom of all the trees. They're all still intact. There's one that's been broken, but that was broken a long time ago. So if someone tries to come either way and we have to dive in there, we'll have to make sure we don't break any, because even that, just that one broken bit alone, that will get we caught. So we'd have to jump in there, then you would have to take off all your bags and then gently duck maneuver and worm your way through, even till about maybe 2 or 3 meters in, which is all you need for cover. But as long as you don't break any foliage to make it look like you've went in that way. For another video. So every time we stop he wants to go that way. He's been trying to run back to Jack. He's tried it twice now. We're no going back. So that's it now. Every time we're with Jack, he's just going to try and run back to him and have a boys' night out. I don't think so. Or a boys' night in. We seem to be in a nice wee windbreak with this wee hill here and that there. Because look, none of these are moving in the wind. Nobody's coming in that way, and I know that for a fact because that's a swamp. So people are only going to go in that way, turn around and come back. So here's the main path. Right down there is the stables. So just over this gate, which is tied closed with berry string, that's where all the wild cattle and wild deer are. We're set up camp. Right, shush, 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 shush. I need to show you this, look. My reflective sunglasses give me a view of the back door. So when I'm looking over this way and through that way, that gives me a view through the back door. And when I'm in the lying down position, it still gives me the same view, but it also gives me a view of where Alan's going to be sleeping. But if you could see, there's a path right through there. That path comes right along there, goes right through there in a dog leg. And then the muddy swampy path goes through there, so nobody's going through that. From where he's looking, you can see, look, there's a trail going right along the edge of this path, and where he was just standing a second ago, animals have been going under there. This path comes along the tree line and then it cuts up there. We're right on the edge of there, so that path leads, that's that path, and that leads up to one side, and the path up there leads up to the other side of the horse houses. Where do you keep horses? Stables. The horse houses. So the horse houses are there. We're right here. Let me just quickly put on my shemag for extra camouflaginess, and I'll show you around this place. So this is the trail. And it leads under the fence. Lots of little animals use this. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Here's the setup for tonight then. I've tied the guy line. And I've wrapped it around there a few times just in case it gets windy, so if that one releases, that one won't, and then that one, you get me, some reassurance. There's where camp is. There's the path, there's the horsey path. Here's where we are. So you can see, look, we've got a nice wee view. We've got a nice wee view. Guys, I lied to you earlier when I pointed to the map and showed you on the map where we were. Well, we doubled back. Because I never actually, every time I show you where we are, that's not exactly where we are. Because why would I tell you exactly where I am? Come on, that's just stupid. Well, anyone who paid attention to the surrounding areas when I was showing you the surrounding areas, you can see this fence. And then you can see the fence that goes up that way along the path. And that's the only fence that comes along there and goes up that path. Anyone who was paying attention to the map would recognise the fence going a long way and up the path and know exactly where we are now. But I'm not going to show you the map again. We're in our bed. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that's right. I'm wearing the green head torch so it doesn't ruin my eyes. But that's the vision for you guys. I'm going to switch this off. Right, yeah, what am I talking about? I don't know. If you're still watching, thanks man. Night night. Sweet dreams. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, he's up. I see Alan, please, please. Sometimes I'm just not ready for his energy. Man, what a fantastic sleep I had last night. That was brilliant. Oh. You know what time it is. I know every time is beer o'clock, but not in the morning. Not in the morning. At least wait till 10 o'clock. Half an hour, mate. It's only 9:30. Right, I'm going to make a coffee. You've all seen me make coffee many times. I don't actually want to get up, but if you notice, there's been a couple of wee drops. It's starting to... Alan, come here. I could see a wee black dot on your bum. Come here. Turn round. Wait a second. Yeah, look. Look at that wee prick. You get him. Then we'll put him there on the cup. See that? That's how I deal with these wee fuckers, man. I find them, I take them off, and I burn them. And I don't wish them a better life in the next one, the horrible little blood suckers. Happy days. Look at that, mate, look at that. Right, let it go, let it go. Right, you won, give it back. I've had to quickly, there it is, there it is. It's dipped over a ridge. There's a lonely sheep. I've chained him up so he doesn't go chasing after the sheep. Well, this is all wild cattle, wild boars, wild sheep, all your wildlife, deer and stuff that are all here, but this is where they hang out, this tree. Let me show you. See all the flattened area around here? It's where they're sleeping. Oh, this. Oh, the sheep's wool stuck to the tree, look. Make sure there's no ticks or anything in it. Right. You're getting added to my tinder box. We had a cow come sniffing it well, like early hours of the morning, but I shooed it away by just saying shoo. Yeah, I had a whole plan to just do navigation this episode. I was going to show you how to navigate without a compass, show you a few ways how to navigate without a compass, but one of the coolest ways was using the sun. I know everybody uses the sun to navigate, but the sun was one of the tools I was using. The sun disappeared, so I'm not going to show you any other ways of navigating without a compass just yet. Get a sniff of that, Alan. That's what's been doing the burn. Next time the sun's out in Scotland, I'll crack on with that. So the next time the sun's out in Scotland, that'll be maybe next year-ish. If you use wax in your hair, you know, hair wax to style your hair, one of the ingredients, one of the main ingredients in it is lanolin. That wax is called lanolin, and it comes from this sheep's wool. That's what they extract the wax from that, give it to you for hairstyling, and then turn the wool into socks. And that's why if you've got your hair styled and you go for a walk on the beach or in the woods, all the flies are all around you because they like that waxy stuff you've got in your hair. You'll learn things like that the hard way. If anybody asks, we weren't here. Leave no trace. The map says there's an observation tower over here. I don't think I've been to that, and we've clearly driven past it because that's the road to come in to get to the main car park. But yeah, I'm going to wait to see if we could find that then. So we're going straight up that way and then left. He just did a big mad rolly thing that dogs do when they're rolling other species of poop. I was like, oh no! But yeah, he wasn't rolling in poop. I don't know what was going on. He must have liked the smell of that horse's hoof print. If you're out somewhere new with your dog and your dog randomly just rolls its face, like its side of its face, like it does a roll in a poop, what they're doing is they're excited. They're like, Alan did it, right? He rolled in a deer poop on the very first minute or so of a walk that we went on. We were meant to be camping at the end of it, so he didn't get in the sleeping bag that night. But yeah, they do it because what they want to show the rest of the pack where they've been. So yeah man, look where I've been, I found a deer poop. How cool was that? But the rest of his pack was just me, and I was with him at the time. So I'm like, dude, I could see the poop, man. You didn't need to roll in it, you smelly wee boy. So there you go. That's why dogs do that, just to show the rest of the pack. Right, we're at the corner of that field right there. So the observation tower, I think it might be in the thick of those trees. Let's keep an eye out for it. We've come past this path going that way. That's just there where that signpost is. And so right before the road meets the field, which is just there, this is where the observation tower should be. But I can't see anything, or the remains of what used to be anything. It definitely says it's in this woodland right here. It's no here, but these maps get updated every 7 years, so maybe the next map won't have that on it. How do you know all those cows are on holiday? Because they've got a week off. It only works in Scotland, that joke. Not gonna lie, that looks like the worst carnival ride ever. Would he even win? I say there's better looks of it. This dude, he was shouting at everybody going past. Are you coming to say hello? Come on in. Yes, hello. Want a tickle on the nose? Want you tickle on the nose? You like your nose getting tickled, do you? You're beautiful, mate. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yay! You're shouting at me. I heard you shouting at everybody else. Oh, what's that, boys and girls? Oh, the fanny magnets here. Fanny magnets here. That means it's time for everybody to go home. So, ignore the wind. Hopefully the wind's not too windy on this thing. Thanks for tuning in, you beautiful humans. As soon as the sun comes out, I'm going to crack on with what this video should have been. Thanks for hitting the like button, and big thanks to all you subscribers. I'll see you in the comments.